Alright, YouTube, back again for another review. This one's going to be on my 2003 Neon SRT4, the yellow neon here. So we're going to see if we're going to get all three reviews in one day. I feel like crap today. Got a cold or something like that, and I just, instead of taking the day off, I'm just going to do this, just do car reviews, why not? So, I'm going to start off with another Bible verse though. So let's start off with, it's going to be John 14:27. It's going to be the ESV version. And this is just, it's about God's peace, right? So here we go. So peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. You see, the world's peace, it's temporary. While this peace may feel good in the moment, it provides empty comfort because it's constantly changing based off circumstance. God's peace provides security, and it's constant. It's permanent and unchanging, regardless of circumstance. That's why we need to fix our eyes on Jesus. It's all about Jesus. God is intent on making everything about Jesus because it is through him that all things came into existence, and it is in him that they are sustained. He made peace with everything in heaven and earth by means of Christ's blood on the cross. And I just have a note in here to see Colossians 1:15 through 20, because that's where that came from there. And that last part there about God is intent on making everything about Jesus, that's from a book I'm reading called Gospel Fluency. It's a very good book, and it's got a lot of really good stuff in it. So that was just one thing I took from it. And yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get started on the review. So we'll go ahead and get a cold start going here, okay? Alright, so real quick before I do the cold start, since I'm probably just going to let it warm up in the storage unit here, and it's this thing's very, very loud, I'm just going to do a review quick of the exterior and interior stuff and under the hood. Wow, that sounds terrible. But do a review of the mods and stuff. One at the storage unit, and people are just getting rowdy out here, I guess. But alright, so let's do a quick walk around and stuff and review of the exterior. So I guess the exterior mods, I really don't have a whole lot. I got these eBay black housing headlights that are pretty nice. They're just generic $100 headlights, pretty cheap. But I did get the SDK painted to match fiberglass eyelids. Those look really nice. And then I do have the SRT nostril badge as well. Oh, there's a little bug on there. I gotta get that cleaned off. But other than that, yeah, there's really nothing done. I have a shorty antenna over there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not really, because you walk around the back here. Oh yeah, you know what? I did roll the bumper. I did the bumper tuck. Thought that was kind of cool looking. And then I do also have, I probably can't really see it that well, but I got the Road America license plates for Wisconsin. Let's see if I can get my flashlight up here real quick so you can see that. So yeah, YL SRT4 Road America. It's a good looking plate, just a black with the white lettering. I think it looks sharp. Otherwise, yeah, there's really nothing else done to the exterior. It's just a stock look. I do have coilovers. They're Yellow Speed Racing coilovers. They're 8K springs in the front and 6K in the rear. They do ride pretty stiff, but honestly it's a lot better than blown out stock struts. And then get a quick view of the side exit here. So it's got a side exit MPX exhaust. It's catless downpipe, 3-inch, and it comes out right here in front of the driver's side rear tire. Sounds awesome. It makes lots of cool turbo noises. So I guess let's do an interior view, I guess, real quick. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. Should be okay, but I guess we'll start off here. So I got this is a 03 model, so it came with rubber pedal pads originally, but I put the 04 to 05 metal pedals in with the rubber nubbies. I just think they look a lot cooler. The brake and clutch pedal pads don't really fit that well over the 03 pedal design, but honestly, like, no one's ever going to be able to tell, and they don't fall off, they don't move around, so it's fine. yeah, other than that, in here, let's hop in here real quick. So I have a Hurst short throw shifter. This is a very tight shifter. It does have a little bit of wiggling like first and second to the left, but otherwise, I mean, it's a tight shifter. It is, okay, maybe it's not as tight as I thought, but it does feel very direct when you're driving it, you know. And it's it takes a lot of effort to really move it, but yeah, it's a good feeling shifter. I got a Pioneer head unit that I put in here. Always been a fan of single DIN radios, and then I put in glow shift gauges. So I got the glow shift boost gauge and the air fuel ratio gauge as well, wideband. And I like these because you can change the colors of them, so you can make it whatever color you want. I think that's pretty cool stuff, you know. And you can do the same thing with the radio too. You can change the colors on the radio and whatnot as well. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you can change everything to green if you want. Kind of cool. And then I also have that floor lighting in here. Where did I put the control box? There it is. So yeah, you can change all the lighting in the car to match. And it is in the rear seat as well. Underneath the rear seats, it's that Sylvania Zevo, I think it's called. They're not around anymore, but I bought them years ago, and then I finally put them in here. So one thing I really like about the Neon, let's show a neat little quirk. It's got like legit CD holders in the center console. It's got like these little grooves that the CDs just slot right in. It's also got a tissue holder. It even says tissue on the underside of the lid there, and it's got a rear seat cup holder. It's kind of cool. You just flip the console lid back there, and it's got a cup holder for the rear seat passengers. It's kind of a goofy design, but works out good. This car also has 3 cup holders up front too, which is really cool. The car's only got 38,000 miles. I bought it with 34,000. Is that last year? Last year, April. And it's October 23 now. So I bought it April 22 with 34,000 miles. So I've driven it quite a bit. I mean, I guess that's not a lot for some people, but it is a lot for me because I don't really drive around a whole lot. But I did drive it like all summer. Oh, I'm not supposed to show that car yet. So let's go under the hood. Come on, there we go. So under the hood, there's really not a ton going on here. It's basically stock, which is not a bad thing, of course. It does have a polyurethane dog bone mount here. I have no idea what brand that is. I don't really know that much about it, but it does have, like I said, the yellow Speed Racing coilovers that are adjustable. And then it's got, let's see, oh yeah, that's right, I did paint the SRT lettering on there. Thought that looked kind of cool. It does have a AGP wastegate on it that is adjustable. I can't remember, this thing always falls off. That bugs me, but there we go. So that thing, I can't remember how much boost it's running. I want to say it's like 15. It's not crazy or anything. It might spike to like 17 and settle down to like 15 or something by Redline, but yeah, it's got an MPX catch can on it. That one actually works really well. I've used catch cans before, and they never worked as good as this one. It like actually catches like legitimate oil, not just water. It's pretty cool. Yeah, otherwise, stock intake, Canon drop-in filter. Oh, that's right, it is a big wheel stock turbo too. It's a turbo-based big wheel stock. I do have the upper heat shield, I just haven't put it back on yet, because I put that wastegate on, and I just wanted to make sure everything was working good before I put it back on, and I just never got around to it because I'm lazy. But yeah, otherwise, nothing much going on under the hood. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get a cold start up here, and then yeah, take it for a spin. It's raining, so I'm gonna have zero traction, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll do a cold start here, and we'll take her for a little spin. a throwout bearing squeal. It's super annoying. It goes away when you touch the clutch pedal. Gotta take care of that one of these days. Also, this is a cold start, and it idles at basically idle RPM, like 800, 900. This car is strange. It doesn't do like high idle cold starts, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah, kind of strange. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out here, and then yeah, we'll get the GoPro on and go for a little spin. Well, now that we're not in the dark storage unit anymore, I figure we'll just do a little recap out here. So one thing to note, the car does have a check engine light. It's for some sort of evap code. Just never really looked into it. It comes and goes though. But yeah, there's the gauges again there, and there's the radio, and then that center console. And you can better see the CD holder now. It's like, who even uses CDs? But I mean, I don't know. I got a bunch of old CDs, so I was like, yeah, I'll throw them in here. It's kind of cool. And then of course that tissue holder, and then that rear seat cup holder. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, it's got that Hurst short throw. Really nice action. Very direct feeling shifter. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the GoPro on. Probably put it back by the exhaust or something. See how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't fall off because it's wet. But yeah, we'll get that set up and then we'll go for a little spin. in-car driving. How about that? It's too bad it's got to be rainy out. Never enjoyed driving in the rain too much, especially with front-wheel drive. For a cheap blow-off valve, it sounds pretty good. I quite like it. Just cruising around up here by UW Sheboygan. Subarus, but Turbo Dodge products are mint. I used to have a Dodge Spirit RT. I always wanted to do a video review on it, never got around to it. Sold it last year in January. But yeah, it was a fun car. And then I wanted this the whole time, so that's why I was like, I don't know, I wasn't too bummed out about not doing a video review on that one, because I really wanted the SRT the whole time anyways. But used to have an Eagle Talon, a couple of Eagle Talons. I had 3 of them at one point. Sold my 92 last August. That was a fun car. Well, let's head back into the storage unit here, and then we'll see if we can knock off the third video review right away. Let's do a quick drive around to the storage unit here with the window open. It sounds pretty cool. Here at the storage unit, they're gonna be like, what in the world is going on?
What?